It's been a big week in the world of flight simulation. In this video, we're going to discuss all the announcements, news that happened in this week's FS Expo, including this week's Microsoft Flight Simulator update news. So let's not waste any more time. We have so much news this week. Let's get into the video. Kicking off this weekend's Flight Sim Expo announcement news, and the first one was Just Flight. They have many aircraft in development, and this week announced another airliner that they're adding to their fleet, which is the Airbus 300 B4. Just Flight were developing the B4 for Prepared and announced in October last year they would cease development of the Airbus A300 and also the Boeing 747 Classic due to the reduced number of people using that sim platform. 9 months later, the team released a new trailer showcasing the Airbus exactly where they're at with its development. The video explains that the Airbus A300 will push the limits of the sim, and they aim to bring the most immersive airline experience to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Just Flight mentions in the video all the systems will be modeled, including the flight engineer systems and support for VOR, RNAV and INS navigation systems. The team mentions they are planning to ship the package with both engine variants as well as their own sound sets for the engines and multiple instrument panels and autopilot panel configurations. Also, they'll have an EFB that will have SimBrief and Navigraph integration. There's no detail on when we'll see this in our sims, but obviously we will keep you posted. Thrustmaster was the next announcement for the weekend over at Expo, announcing their new flight controls, which is the Viper. The Viper TQS is a 1:1 metal scale of the F-16 Viper throttles, including many other functions that are in the real aircraft, such as jettison button, landing gear, master arm switch, CMOS, threat warning, zoom wheel, navigation knob, and instrument panel. Pre-orders for the Viper TSQ mission pack will be available on the 23rd of August, and it should be available for sale on the 11th. Other versions of the Viper throttle will be available, such as the Viper TQS and the Viper panel, which can be purchased separately. Thrustmaster did go on and mention they will have another product at the show, but they weren't able to show it on camera just yet. This one's still kept behind closed doors, so we'll keep you posted when this one will be announced. The next announcement from the event was from the team over at Beyond ATC. Their product aims to bring the most realistic ATC experience for Microsoft Flight Simulator by using the latest AI technologies. Features include 100 plus ultra realistic AI voices, FAA phraseology, supports IFR and VFR, full SimBrief integration, and compatible with other traffic AI software such as FSLT and FS Traffic. Beyond the ATC is planned to release before the end of the year is out, and I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check out their new website. If you like what we do here over on the channel covering all the flight sim news and content, please consider subscribing, and that way we can bring you the latest of the news more often. Thank you very much for your support. A2A was the next one to showcase their next product, which was the Comanche, and they've done this in great detail. The team have been in development with the Comanche for some time now, and only recently announced its completion of its development is very soon. During the video, the team went into depth about the A2A AccuSim technology, which has been built to increase the fidelity of the aerodynamics of the A2A so they can fly closer to the real thing. The Comanche will include its own EFB type tablet where you can control and observe many different areas of the aircraft. Engine analyzer, walk around, which includes checking fuel tanks, tank drain, tie downs, chocks, oil and weight. The video showcased how the aircraft reacts to turbulence with the wing wobble, soft field movements and instruments and operations, and many more. From the looks of it, the A2A Comanche seems to hit it out of the ballpark on this one. There is no confirmed release date, but A2A did say they're currently working on the in-depth video tutorials, so we should see this in our simulators quite soon. INI Build showcased their next aircraft, which is another Airbus, this one being the A300-600F. This aircraft has been teased a little on social media by the team and now has officially been showcased. The team is no stranger to the aircraft, as they experienced it for many years over on the X-Plane platform and now bringing it to Microsoft Flight Simulator. From what we can see of the trailer, the A300 is a highly detailed inside and out variant of the aircraft, including EFB, which looks like similar to what we've seen with the A310, dynamic lighting, detailed freight cabin interiors, different cargo loads from aircraft engines and boxes and more. No details of when we'll see this in our sims, but iNightBuild said hopefully before the end of the year. Honeycomb Aeronautics updated us on their latest fleet when it comes to simulation controls, including announcing some new hardware in development. The first one was the new Alpha Flight Control Lite. This is a slimmed down version of the previous Alpha yoke, designed to bring the purchase cost down so users have great quality yoke and available to more simmers. From the looks of it, it's only for PC users. However, the team did say they're still selling the Alpha Flight Control, which will work both on PC and Xbox. The next product announcement from the team was a flap kit for Boeing and Airbus. These have been designed to work with the Bravo throttles, and from the looks of it, they will ship with 3 brackets that cover different increments of the Boeing and Airbus, and including the handles. No ETA when we'll see these, but we should be soon. Honeycomb's next product was their USB hub, which was designed and tested to work with many flight sim controls other than Honeycomb. It contains 6 USB-A slots with a 30-watt power supply. Honeycomb aims that this is not just an ordinary hub, it's been designed specifically and tested for all flight sim controls. The next product was their biggest announcement, and it's their Honeycomb Delta panels. These panels will click into the Alpha and the Bravo controls, and there are 2 models, one with a 12-inch and the other one is a 17-inch, both 1080p displays. They are fully modular and you can buy as many as you need for your sim setup. They include a motion sensor and have a upper and lower rotary knobs and will connect to your PC wirelessly. They only need a power cable to work. There's no real confirmed date from this one, but from the looks of it, these are going to be probably a fair way off. But as always, we will keep you posted on when any of the product news comes available. SoFly have announced their latest product, which is called Animals for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is an all-new, groundbreaking product from the team that increases the immersive experience of the simulator. With Animals, you can populate the world on a vast range of brand new species of animals roaming. The animals have been animated in great detail, with many of them roaming free around the world across several continents, waiting for you to find them. SoFly plans to share more details about the new species in the future, and they will be compatible with both Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 24 simulators. No details when we'll see Animals from SoFly, but it will be available and it'll be supported on both PC and Xbox platform sometime soon. And that was it for the announcement news on day or evening 1. Moving on to this week's Sim Update news. Microsoft team were in attendance at this year's Flight Sim Expo, and they shared some more news regarding the in-development Flight Simulator of 2024. We've covered this in a full video already, so I'll leave a link in the description, or you can click the card if you want to check out that video. However, the team did release their next famous flyer, which is the Ford 4AT Tri-Motor. This is a high-wing 3-engine passenger cargo aircraft built for rugged operations. They first flew in 1926 and ended service a year later. 199 of these were built from 1926 to 1933. Microsoft is offering the Tri-Motor for free for the next week to celebrate the FSX Expo. So if you want to get it, you can pick up for free. Just go and download it before the week is out. The next announcement from the team was City Scenes Update 3. This was also to celebrate the FS Expo in Texas. This city pack is all about Texas, and it's covering some of the cities of Austin, Cedar Park, San Antonio, Schutz, Temple, and Waco. Hopefully I said those correctly. The City Scenes Update pack will be available next Friday on the 29th of June. Moving on to our other Microsoft news for the week, the Microsoft team released Aircraft Avionics Update 2. The sim version 1.33.8.0 is now ready to download. The update not only focuses on the Boeing 747 and the Dreamliner, but also includes some updates and bug fixes for the sim, such as fixing the bug to have too many products installed from the marketplace, where it results in the sim just checking for updates over and over. It's now being fixed. Bugs are now being fixed that cause from World Update 7 to 12 to delete from users' Xbox storage, updated GPU crash messages to display more information. Also in this update, Microsoft added a new telemetry system to help them investigate when they're having issues with bandwidth being too low and connection loss issues. Hopefully from this they'll be able to diagnose that, and we should see more updates in the sim sometime soon. The main focus of this update was to improve the Garmin G3000, the G5000, the Garmin G1000 AW1000 NXI, Garmin GNS 430 and the GNS 530, and also the Boeing 787 and 747 both received significant upgrades and a brand new highly detailed avionics update, flight models, and a comprehensive systems update. Links in the description of the video if you'd like to check out the full changelog for the Aircraft and Avionics 2 update. Moving over to this week's backlog update. This week's backlog have dropped from last week of 470 down to 450 with a reduction of 20. Aircraft have been reduced by 6 with the addition of 1 has been added to the priority list, and now we have 8 aircraft sitting at priority 1. Airports have increased by 14, sceneries have dropped by 10, mission packs have dropped by 2, and livery packs have dropped by 12. This week on the marketplace we've seen 87 new product releases. 44 of these are on PC and 43 these are on Xbox. The aircraft releases this week is the 631 from Microsoft as part of the local Legends 9, also the Black Wings BW635 from Orbex, the Boeing CH-47 from MS Sceneries as they're punching out more stuff, and also the PA-30 from Strike. These products are all compatible with PC and Xbox, and Blackbird Simulations released the Corsair, which is now available for Xbox users. The remainder of this week's marketplace update consists of 11 livery packs, 3 excursion packs, 9 night lighting packs, and 15 airports. As always, please do your homework regarding any marketplace purchases. If you like this video, please smash that like button and also consider subscribing if you haven't done so if you'd like to stay up with all the Flight Sim content updates. We've had a lot of fun this week bringing you all the Flight Sim news when it comes to the development of the 2024 sim, and also covering all of FS Expo and announcements. If you missed some of our videos, I'll leave a link in the description and I'll catch you over there.